Okay, I'm here on Wednesday evening with Oscar Chalupsky, 12-time winner of the Molokai World Championship race. Hi Oscar, how are you?
No, I'm very well. Nice to be back in Hawaii. I mean, this is a great place. Outrigger Canoe Club, a lot of people, a lot of Australians, a lot of countries have arrived, and it's been a fantastic build-up. As usual, the wind's blowing every single day. I've been here nearly 2 weeks, and it's been blowing every day. So not only is it good to do the Molokai Channel, but leading up to it, it's so much fun. You meet a lot of people, train with a few people, do a couple of good runs.
Great, great. So you're actually looking really fit this year. I've seen you here in other years, and I think you're looking fitter. Is that the case?
Yeah, I think I'm probably the same weight as I was in 1983 when I won my first Molokai, and I was about 95, so I'm just over 95 now. But many years older, you know, so in fact 34 years older, so if there's wind I've got a chance. I think I've done all the hard work, I've done the yards, I've done the long distance and the short distance. I can't hang with the young guys on flat water, so I just need a little bit of bump. At this stage, the weather's changing all the time. I mean, it's been looking good all the time. At this stage, the only time it's not going to blow is on Sunday, but I'm hoping that changes and then we have a fun race.
Yeah, it'd be great. It's funny that I've heard a lot of people say that you could probably say that probably there's a 7 out of 10 chance you'll get a downwinder, yet for the last X amount of years we haven't been able to crack it for a downwinder. It's been a bit of a bummer, but we are due, and hopefully the forecasts change.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last time I won in 2012, my 12th one, there was a little bit of wind, but the last time I saw really big runs and fun and catching waves and going down some big swells was 2006, so that's a long wait, you know. So we are due, but the weather forecast definitely not showing good downwinds. I mean, this year is particularly good because I think we've got every single winner except Herman, who's won 2, Grant Kenny and Clint Pretorius are the only 3 that aren't here that are past winners. So it's a really strong field. I mean, it's funny, this race has got so much kudos. It's been going a long time, and all the top paddlers come here, no matter how expensive, how little the prize money, but they all come here to actually claim to be the best surfski paddler in the world.
No doubt about it. And what I love about this year's field is there's so many more relays. So if you don't feel like you can do the miles to do the longer race, which is undoubtedly the bucket list event of world paddling. I mean, I just hear it so many times from beginners to intermediates. Their ambition is one day to do Molokai, but it's great that people are now saying, well, hey, if I can't do the work, I just want to be here. I want to be a part of the buzz. I want the adventure, and the relay's a great option if anyone's thinking about that. What was your favourite Molokai you did in terms of condition-wise, and what was the strength of the wind and the swells?
It's so hard. I mean, can you imagine over 34 years, it's difficult to actually remember, you know, and I'm on the wrong side of 50, so maybe my memory's gone. But I think always winning your first one against Grant Kenny, he had won 4 in a row, and I came along and won that. Was fantastic conditions, like they were. And I can't remember, I mean, I won many big wind races, and a lot of fun. I mean, at the end of the day, every time you win a race, it was good. I mean, when I raced against Nathan Bagley and Dean and Clint in 2010, that was fairly good. When I think I won my 10th or 9th, I can't even remember. That was fairly good, but I mean, since, as I say, 2006 was fantastic. So you can never tell. I mean, I can't actually remember. I just love being here and the whole vibe of being here, and I think the more they do the relays and doubles, it's just as good as you actually achieving something. And I think it's taking a turning point. I mean, the numbers are going up, and I think with a bit more push and a bit more people coming from Australia and Europe, I think it's going to be good. I mean, there's no Europeans. I'd like to bring a whole crew of Europeans because they are actually paddling really well, and they deserve to come to basically one of the best places to do surfski paddling in the world. I can safely say that.
Well, that would be great if the Europeans were here because it had really reinforced this reputation of being. I've said it's like that. What Kona Ironman triathlon is to triathlon, this is for paddling. It's it would really reinforce that. I remember the first time I came was 2012, and I really enjoyed it. There was a bit of wind, and there was this old bloke. It was a few years older than me. Came out and knocked off all the young guys, and I was super impressed with that paddle, Oscar. It was it was great watching how you do downwind, and that was a great win.
Yeah, I mean 2000 had to be. I mean, the older you get, the chances of winning are far more difficult. So, as I say, the wins get few and far between, and they become harder. I mean, you have to train harder, you have to really concentrate, because the young guys aren't getting any slower, and you're not getting any faster. I'm afraid age does catch up, but I mean, as I say, I feel good, and hopefully, if there's a bit of wind and I can peak at the right time and have the right energy on the race day, I think I've got a small chance to show the young ones again.
Great. Now, one more question for the end, and a lot of people have asked me to ask you this question, and it's just to create a bit of niggle and a bit of feel. You've won 12, Dean's won 9. I know statistically on paper that says that you're better, but who's better?
I've always got to say that. I mean, my brother also won 2, and Grant's won 5. I mean, the bottom line is, I'd like to say the rule. I mean, not the rules. The actual records speak for themselves. You know, I don't want to say more than that.
Yeah. I thought you might answer that way. Thank you. It's been fun.
Only a pleasure, Tim. Good luck for the race.